Hey guys, I'm Michael.
And I'm Cherise. We post weekly videos all about personal branding and finance.
And we're helping young professionals to improve every single day.
That's the Kinley way.
So if you want to get from here to here, make sure you like the video, comment and subscribe. And please press the notification bell to get notified when we release our latest videos.
And if you already knew all of that, welcome back.
Welcome back guys. Good to see you guys again. So today again, we're going to just be switching it up. I hope you enjoyed our last video. And this one we're going to be actually doing a reaction video, right? To a couple that earn how much?
118k a year.
This is part of season 2, baby. This is going to be really different. So we're going to play the video. Good?
Yeah.
Good, let's do it.
It's a lot of delayed gratification in medicine, which I think a lot of people going into medicine are aware of, but I think when you're in the brunt of it, it's a lot harder to see your high school and college classmates driving BMWs and buying houses when you're still making like $55,000, working 70 hours a week, and having like $300,000 in debt.
And my mom wanted me to be a doctor. Get out of here. I don't know what it is with African parents, right? They all want you to be doctors and lawyers and accountants. They want to just brag about you. It's all completely self-interest, right? And they talk about delayed gratification. There is a lot of delayed gratification. I mean, I've known people that went to university, studied medicine, and they're still studying medicine, right? And before they actually start earning the serious money, you know, all their friends have already left uni a long time ago, bought their house, driving a nice car, just living their best life. And then they're looking after people, which I love, by the way. I completely respect you, doctors. But yeah, man, it's a long game in medicine. Very long. It's like 7-8 years, man. Yeah. But I guess like when you're responsible for people's lives, you kind of have to know what you're doing.
Definitely. What do we kind of?
You have to know what you're doing.
Yeah.
70 hours a week and having like $300,000 in debt.
Imagine being on 70 hours a week and you're 50k a year. Get out of here. You get lost. Am I a mug? Like, what? 70 hours a week.
I'm Ashley. I'm 27 years old and I make $60,000 a year.
It's not bad.
I'm Andrew.
That works out to be like £48,000.
$58,000 a year. Together we make $118,000 a year.
Oh, they're cute though.
Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. We're both doctors. I'm a resident physician in radiology. Wow. I'm a resident physician in internal medicine.
You know what, yeah. I can imagine when they both get home from work, it's like, they don't even talk about normal stuff.
Maybe they do. Maybe they really like switch off.
They would have to maybe switch
Maybe
off.
they switch off from all the work stuff.
Yeah.
Unless maybe they teach each other a little bit more about what each other do.
Yeah.
It's different.
Yeah, I'm just curious. Like, I want just wonder what the conversation would be
They
like.
probably even work in the same hospital.
They probably do.
Like, so one department's on like level 12.
So it says here, Ashley and Andrew won't reach their full earning potential until 6 or 7 years into their career. Like, that is a lot of dedication, a lot of time invested. Like, I can imagine, right? If I went into sales and someone told me it would take me, because sales is like, it's commission based, right? So you kind of like, your earning potential varies. But the fact that you're studying, you do your studying, and that's like 7 years, then you have to wait another 7 years to reach your full earning potential. So 14, that just makes me want to cry. Oh my god.
But that's the thing, like, they really must like.
They love what they do.
Learning about
what they do. Yeah, it must be really interesting for them. And just looking after people,
saving lives, you have to.
And to be fair, like, there's no value that you can put on that. Like, saving someone's life is...
It's not compared to sales.
Yeah.
Because that's selling somebody else's products. So obviously you're not going to want to be doing it for 7 years until you reach your potential.
I mean, saving someone's life is an incredibly amazing thing. It's an amazing job. Like, complete respect to all the doctors out there, especially when the time we're in this pandemic, right? So yeah, it's completely amazing, you know, what doctors do, and I just completely admire them. But it's just considering the fact that they're saving lives, they don't get paid enough for it. It's quite sad.
The salary really depends on your specialty. It can range anywhere from $200,000 on the lower end of the spectrum to over $1 million.
What? Go back. The couple lives in the same building but in different apartments with roommates.
I don't
get that.
Maybe they met in...
Just live together!
No, but maybe that's they got their lease is still, you know, currently going on.
But you know what? The title of the video is living together. They are not living together. They're living in the same apartment. They're not living together. So what are you talking about living together?
Maybe that's the...
They live in the same building. It's like me. It's like us, me and you living in like a council flat, right? Or like an apartment building or something. we don't even live in this. We don't go through the same door, but we live in an apartment building, and we say we live together. Is that really living
they
together?
They go through the same door. Look,
it doesn't mean that you live together.
But maybe it is back in Philadelphia.
Very cheaply for a long time until my loans are paid off.
That's a decent monthly spending.
Live on, and I think that'll be many years.
I mean, the travel's fine. The travel makes sense. Spending groceries on night, is that groceries for her or for him altogether?
It says Ashley's typical monthly spending.
Oh,
one of the things I learned is a 50-30-20 rule. 50% of your salary should be your needs. That includes rent, food, water, electricity.
That's not bad.
The 30% would be your wants. 20% should be automatically deducted already.
Wait, hold on. Did you see that? Did you see that? Did you see Subway? You know what I thought? The food chain.
Oh, stop it.
Just for travel.
So is that traveling to different places?
I don't know, but I think I legit think if you spend $100 on Subway, the food chain, that's a lot of money on Subway. Groceries, well, you eat a lot compared to Ashley.
Well, maybe they share it in the apartment. Because look, health, dental, vision, renters, electricity and Wi-Fi is the utilities.
That's cheap. That is so cheap. That is so cheap.
Fee.
Phone is $45 entry. You can teach me, brother. My phone's costing like £100.
Yeah, but this is so different. Like,
but this is good though. He's saving a lot of money. Like in 12 months, they'll both have like one saving 1,700, one saving 1,000. So Andrew will have like 12 grand in savings by the end of year one. She will have like 20, almost 20 grand. It's a lot. That's really interesting.
20% should be automatically deducted.
Save a grand if you can.
Just for savings.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah. Okay.
Nice. Alright. So, like, for you guys who don't know IRAs, IRA is like in the US is equivalent to like pension here.
Yeah.
Just letting you guys know. Okay. They have a brokerage account. Which is great.
It was very scary when coronavirus hit our hospital. Our census really went up. I felt scared getting infected. Multiple patients were just coming in left and right.
It must have been so scary. Like, I can imagine, like, they must come home and be super, like, don't touch me, wash your hands, like, you know, sanitizer, disinfect everything. They must be like...
Both for me, with anxiety, not only me, but also our colleagues who would also get infected as well.
Because I didn't interact with positive patients and I was mainly working on a computer, I didn't experience what Andrew experienced as a direct frontline worker.
Oh, nice.
I started to feel feverish, generalized body aches. I didn't have any appetite. I just felt really, really tired and shaky chills, which was really uncontrollable. Then the next day, I said to myself, I'm a healthcare worker. I will be taking care of patients. I cannot risk infecting other patients who do not have the virus, so I gotta get tested. And of course, it turned out positive. I even didn't tell my mom early on because I knew that she was just gonna be very anxious for no reason. And
my mom would absolutely panic. You guys know my mom. She would be calling like every minute, every 5 seconds. I mean, I have a Nigerian mom, right? And being a healthy man, she calls me way too much already.
I think every resident physician with student loans is thinking about how they're going to repay their student loans.
Wow, that's a lot. Did you see that? 180 grand in student loans. Like, that is insane.
And she's already paid
50,000 so far. And that's a lot.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, my student loan is not even 100.
She's going to be paying over that.
That's crazy because of interest, right?
Yeah.
That's insane, guys.
That's why it's just hard.
But it's hard for her because she has to do it. You want to go to a medical career, you want to go to a legal career, you have to go to university. It's not even like, oh, student loan is too expensive, I don't need to go to university, I'm just going to like work this out myself. Like, you have no chance becoming a doctor if you don't go to med school.
Yeah. Oh no. Oh, okay.
Interesting.
And
some chat. Probably cheaper.
Much. Oh wow.
0 student loans.
Wow.
He started with
Take me to this life. I wish I had this life at uni. You know, the amazing thing about US is that they have really good scholarship scheme there compared to here. Like here, like this country just don't like giving away money for scholarships like that. Guys, interesting fact, did you know that I got a scholarship to do my masters? You didn't know that, did you?
Yeah, I did.
You did. But yeah, guys,
Why are you looking at me like that?
I thought you didn't know.
Why would you think I wouldn't know?
I don't know. I can't remember me telling you.
Of course I don't know.
I can't remember you telling you. But basically, guys, my first year of working, I'd actually already started my job, and then I'd applied for my scholarship prior. Then while I already started my job, I was earning good money. And then my uni decides to get back to me and say, oh, hey, we're going to offer you 10K to do your masters. Do you still want it? And I was like, yeah, you had your chance. Like, I'm working now, homie. Like, deuces. But where would I be today if I had a master's, right? That would be really cool. I mean, I don't know.
net zero, so whatever money he makes is just growing. So I don't think he feels as burdened by debt as I do, as someone who's still like at the bottom of this hole trying to get out, and seeing that I'm only saving X amount per year and how that is making very little impact on my larger share of loans.
Strange
so even her
times.
12K a year savings, she's not.
I usually do the groceries because I love doing groceries. I think Ashley knows that I love grocery shopping. And then I also love to cook. So what I do...
Now it makes sense why I spend £130 on groceries.
Most of the time for the food, and Ashley also helps. If I'm not able to do the groceries on time, she's able to buy them, and then I cook the food.
How much a month do you think we spend on groceries? I think like under £100. I think we spend generally under £100.
About 50, 53.
On the whole month, on groceries, you think?
That's what we did That's what we did for November.
I'll say about £60, £70 max.
About £60.
£70 on groceries, yeah.
One of the strategies we do in terms of food is cook from home and meal prepping. I take a look at the prices of the foods or items that I purchase, both in different stores, making sure that what I'm buying is really of value. I even take note, for example, how much is this per pound of chicken?
At least for me personally, I love a good...
If you guys know me, Shuri should probably testify to this. I just go to the shop, grab what I want, and I go. I'm not like, how much is that compared to that?
Shopping in just one store, and I'm like, that's not how we shop. Hello.
Sorry guys, I'm a man. I'm a guy. I'm just. I told you guys. You guys know this about me already. I'm pretty impatient, so it tends to be when I want to buy stuff, I just go get out.
Like coupons and like giveaways and things like that. So I'm always looking for like food coupons, or like joining birthday clubs, you get like a free burger, or like buy one get one free, or something like that on your birthday, or like if there's a promotion. I feel like food tastes better when it's free.
It does.
Ooh, yes.
Through an app called Coffee Meets Bagel.
Whoa.
Oh, they got engaged.
That was my 27th birthday, and he did a wonderful job. It was very romantic. He's a bad buyer, so I caught on that something was going to happen.
Aww.
So our wedding budget is ideally $50,000. Because of my...
What? You what?
But you know it's still COVID, right? So what you need? Don't spend nothing.
Wait.
In 2021, you want to spend 50K.
Did she say $50,000? That is still like 41 grand. No, it's not. It's like 41 grand.
I'm sorry, but
that even our wedding was like early. It was like 2021, and it was still very good.
Yeah.
But okay, in COVID, you know.
That's what I'm saying.
You want to feed him, please. This is what you doing. You know that once you pay for the photographer, the photographer's like 10K.
No, don't do it.
Oh no!
Oh, just to be fair, maybe all this will just blow away by the middle of the year, and then everybody has big weddings again. But I don't think anybody's having a big wedding next year.
South Indian background, we actually are planning to do 2 events.
Oh, they're having 2 weddings.
Okay.
Financial planning for both of us is very important. I also live thinking that if I mess up with my finances, there's no one else that would help me. I have no backup. I don't even want to ask any family member or any extended family for any loans or for any money.
That is a really good way to live your life, right? I mean, I'm kind of like that in a way. I can't remember the last time I asked my parents for money. It's usually the other way around. But like, it's a really good way to live your life where you're like, I want to have complete financial dependence on myself. I don't want to ask my parents for money. I don't want to ask extended family for money, because it's like a soul tie, man. It's like a soul tie. Like, you know, you're building a tie. They could always come back and be like, oh, you remember? Like, I bucked you for your wedding. You know, can you send some my way? Like, just cut all these ties.
It's unfortunate. It is sad, but that's the
it is what it is, right? You give give, I expect back kind of thing. That's the world we live in today. People give expecting back, yeah.
Even in med school, I maxed out my federal loans at the time, and then I worked 4 jobs on top of that while in med school as a dog walker.
Whoa, hold on a minute. 4, guys. This is 4 jobs. 4 whole jobs.
On top of med school.
Some people are just like unbelievable in this world. Like some really incredible. 4 jobs. 4.
How do you get
an
balance? Additional one
on top of med school? And med school is challenging.
Exactly.
On your time.
So how did you find time to
She
apply?
probably got like she said, like she was a dog walker. Like she probably got jobs that weren't like 9 to 5s or
Obviously.
like massive on your time. But it was so good. But it's just.
But she needed 4 of them.
I mean, at the end of the day, she has huge costs. Like her life is huge cost, and you've got to make a way around it, right? And especially in the culture in the US, it's like you have to. There's no student loans like here. There's not like student finance in the US. A lot of people in the US when they talk about like education, going to college, it's usually that they have to fund that. They have to pay for college, right?
Rated essays for the TOEFL exam for English learners, and then also I was a babysitter and I was an SAT and ACT tutor. So I was always looking for additional avenues of income to supplement what I had because I did not want to take out a lot of private loans, especially with high interest rates. In addition to that, I did like a research year at the National Institutes of Health in Bethesda in between my 3rd and 4th year of med school, and I signed up as a healthy volunteer for a lot of like clinical trials. So I've gotten like excessive MRIs of my brain, but there's no radiation, so it's fine. And then they would pay like $300 per MRI, and it's just kind of like 45 minutes of like sirens going off, but it pays $300. So like things like that, I would donate blood for money. I got like shocked on my arm for like clinical trials.
Oh yeah.
They used to send emails around to all the students and ask if you wanted to be part of the trial
clinical trials. Yeah.
Give you money for it.
You know, I actually did a clinical trial.
Did you?
Yeah, and I got like £600.
600. It was never that much when I was.
Yeah. It was £600, and I basically had to try like a protein thing. They were developing this powder, protein powder, and I basically had to work out in the gym, like in an in-house gym at like this clinical trial place for this protein.
Wow.
It was quite interesting. I got £600 for it, which is good. Ooh.
Wow.
So I anticipate that moving to DC will increase my spending a lot. One, with the actual move, and also my rent is going to go up by around $200 a month. I also have a roommate there, and I'll be living in pretty much the best bang for my buck that I could find within biking distance to my work. But I think that the cost of living in DC is a lot higher, and also we're going to have the additional cost of commuting back and forth from Philly and DC because Andrew will be here in Philadelphia.
Oh, right. So that's interesting. So she's moving to DC to start a new career, and her fiance is still going to be in Philadelphia, which is nice because we had to do 3-hour journeys, 2-hour journeys.
Yeah,
£60 for one return ticket.
Why was you paying £60? I was paying 30.
I don't know why you were paying 30. I was paying like 60.
You had a rail card now?
Yeah, but I still never paid 30. I can't remember.
£50 there, £50 back.
I can't remember me paying 30.
I always felt appreciated as a physician, but I think it gave a renewed sense of appreciation from the greater community.
That's nice. That was really good.
Yeah.
So guys, that is the reaction video done. For me, like a key learning is just living within your budget. For me, I got that I should be at least trying to be saving like £1,000 a month. They're obviously medical students, so their circumstances are just completely different from mine. I think a key learning is just always prioritize saving. I was listening to a podcast yesterday that I was talking about saving, and I was talking about paying off your debt as soon as possible, paying off your house as soon as possible, because when things go south, you're not going to lose your property, you're not going to lose your house, your credit's not going to tank, and you're not going to have bailiffs banging on your doors. That was like my biggest learning from that. So really enjoy spending time with you guys today. See you guys again next week. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye.